What's going on, boys? Welcome everybody back to another video and another player review. In my opinion, this card looks the definition of underrated, and I was absolutely in love with his second inform card, I think it was. Honestly, man, David Alaba has gotten himself a Team of the Year honourable mentions. What I really liked about his inform cards, I should say, is because although he's got 82 pace, he's got some really good dribbling in-game for a centre-back, so he feels so agile, and honestly, this card could do a shift as a CDM. If you start him centre-back and move him up to CDM in-game, maybe you'll start a 5 at the back and obviously move him up. He would do a shift as a central defensive midfielder. He is 5'11" with medium work rates. He's a left footer, 3-star skills, but he's got that 4-star weak foot. We've gone for an anchor today, which I feel like just suits his stats so well. He goes to 87 pace. His shooting is obviously quite standard. His finishing is poor, but he's got 89 shot power and 82 long shots. So if you do play him in the midfield, who knows? He does have a little bit of a shot on him. His passing is sensational, like some of the best passing you'll get for an out-and-out centre-back. 91 short passing, just amazing. 86 long passing as well. I think Team of the Year Remedius is 99 short passing and 98 long passing, but he doesn't count, alright? Dribbling as well, but I think what makes this card so special is how his dribbling is so good for a centre-back position. 87 agility, 85 balance, 96 reactions, 91 ball control, and 92 composure are 3 of the best stats you can have for a centre-back or even a CDM, and he has got it. His defensive stats as well are spectacular, and a physical with the anchor goes to 95 strength, 99 jumping, gets a massive defensive boost, goes to around 94 defending in game. He does not have any traits as well. Now he is left footed, so I would as well mention it is probably best off to play him as a left centre back in game. I will indeed switch him with Blanc in game. Now we're going to head on over to the footbin view as well. So 66,000 coins on the PlayStation, 62 on the Xbox. Chuck an anchor on him. Where's the anchor at? Chuck an anchor, and he's a 92 rated CDM or a 94 rated centre back in game. A shadow, if you really want that pace, he's a 93 rated centre back. Obviously he misses out on the physical boost, which I feel like 85 strength you do want a little bit more. Plus the anchor does put him to 95 strength and an extra +5 aggression on top of that. So I feel like if you are you really want that pace, then you'd go for a shadow. But I think an anchor is more than good enough for his card. Without further ado, boys, let's get into it. Go on, Alaba. Now, first impressions, and going off of a second inform, he can get forward, he can pass, he feels great on the ball, and as I said, for a centre-back, that can come in really handy, especially if your opponent's putting pressure on, man. Go on, Alaba under pressure. See, once again, that's what's good about having a centre-back that can dribble and that can pass. Under pressure like that, Hakimi couldn't deal with it, but Alaba could. We do get the ball out, though. Oh, that is absolutely shocking. That's a gimme goal. That is an absolute gimme goal. Go on, Alaba. Can he catch up? He goes into it. Dude, I really love this Alaba card. I've loved every version of Alaba I've tried. I've loved his 87 ones to watch, his 86 inform. I really love this Alaba card, boys. And one thing also that makes him so special with his dribbling is that he feels so good when you're jockeying with him. Right trigger and left trigger. Like I'm doing now, you can jockey and he moves so fast. Once again, he gets that interception and he plays that pass down. He does everything you want him to do. And as I said, this card is a CDM. Could be insane. I think 92 rated CDM in game with an anchor, 93 rated centre back. He's just one of those cards that he's a lot better than his stats suggest, right? Like, he's so good, man. And like, as I said, his defensive and physical stats are good enough for his centre back already. So him having as good of agility and balance he does have to help him with that left trigger and right trigger jockeying is just a massive bonus. As for Alaba's first half performance, he made 2 tackles, but I did notice his passing and how good he feels on the ball. I'm not going to keep going over it because it's like the third time I've said it, but he's a special centre back. I like this card. I like this card. I've always been a fan of David Alaba's cards in FIFAs. Alaba, oh, alright. We'll take that corner. Obviously, my opponent does miss it. Alaba didn't have anything to do, but maybe put him off a little bit. Alaba, can he win that? Alaba, I think he does win it. Nice. Love it from Alaba. The pass is intercepted in the end, but I do love that dribbling from him. It was a high risk, high reward type of scenario. Hey, good save. So heading on over to the overview, David Alaba. Now, I love this card. I've loved his ones to watches in the past. I've loved his second in form in the past. He is one of the cards, every single FIFA, every single card I try, I always seem to get along with David Alaba on FIFA Ultimate Team. It's just the fact as a centre-back here. I've gone over it, but he's 5'11", which is more than enough, but he can dribble and he can pass, and that can come in so clutch. And when you are pressing down on both right trigger and left trigger and jockeying when you're about to go in for a tackle, David Alaba, he feels so smooth, so silky, so agile when he's moving from right to left, and that can help you so much in tight positions. If you're facing a Neymar or a Messi, that right trigger and left trigger, like jockeying from Alaba, is perfect. Him and my mid Blanc is perfect as a centre-back duo, because you've got Alaba who can dribble, who can jockey, and you've got Blanc who's a lot stronger and a lot taller. So if you do pair him up with a centre-back, I would pair him up with a very strong type of guy. Obviously, for Real Madrid, other centre-backs, you've got Eder Militao, numbers up, I believe. Him and Alaba would be an amazing centre-back duo. I believe who's another Real Madrid centre-back? My mind is just blanked. I'm not even sure, but I know Eder Militao's one, right? So he's one of the cards. He gets some good links. He gets a strong link to Furlan Mendy if you want to go down the Ratty route, or Courtois in net as well. Honestly, man, what a card. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to give him a 9.3 out of 10. In my opinion, he's one of the best centre-backs in the game, and he's only 65,000 coins, and as well, he is very versatile. For the pros, we're going to go for his pace, and I say pace, it's only 82. He goes to 87 with an anchor, but once it's his body type, he feels a lot faster. So we're going to say his pace, and by that I do mean he feels fast. I'm going to say his passing, dribbling, defending, and physical. And I mean, like, usually you wouldn't class dribbling and passing as a pro for a centre-back. You don't find much centre-backs with really good passing and dribbling, and that is what, in my opinion, makes this card special. If you guys did enjoy, it's been your boy Davis. Make sure to drop a like and subscribe, and until next time, I'll see you boys later.